Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get, and our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's how this game gets started. Rips one to right, and that's a fair ball.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
This is J.J. Bleday. In there, and it's 0-1. Just missed. Here's a 1-1. And there's a strike. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The next pitch misses, and now 2-0. Friedl, the base runner at first with one out. That misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
In there at the knees, and that is strike 1. That catches the corner. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Let's take a look at our lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here. So not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So You know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day, day in and day out.
Next pitch is popped up. Bush makes the catch, inning over. Reds leave one, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. Welcome back. Today's starting pitcher, Andrew Abbott. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. Chris, it's always interesting to me to see a guy like Nico Hoerner, who wasn't drafted out of high school and then out of Stanford was a first-round pick. That's some serious growth as a player. In for a strike. 0-2 now.
Yeah, especially with today, guys playing so much baseball all year round. You get scouted and you get opportunities to be looked at way more than it was when I was growing up or you were growing up. So for him to not get drafted out of high school and then to be playing at this level, pretty impressive.
Next pitch just misses. It's 2-2. Chris, we talk about that jump for Nico Hoerner moving from high school to college. The other thing, he was the first player from his draft class to make the majors, the 24th overall pick in 2018, and he made his major league debut a year later. And it's filled up. On the ground, and foul ball. Kicks and deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. The pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Checks over to first, back safely. Here's Alex Bregman. In the air, left field. Steer settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Ian Happ up to hit, and he takes a strike. Slice down the right side. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Seiya Suzuki digs in now. And that one sliced foul. At the belt and fires. That one missed.
Oh, that's the ball. One ball, one strike.
Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first, and that is that. Cubs leave one, scoreless after one. Back here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Here comes a pitch. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering is in for a strike. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
One down, base is empty.
One ball, two strikes.
Misses off the inside. The count now 2-2. Line drive and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. First pitch, and he just misses. Out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Squeezes it. And that ends the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Dansby Swanson stands in. Abbott back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. Kicks and fires. Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself the Gold Glove in 2022. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And now 3-1. And a 3-1 on the way. There's a strike.
3 balls, strike.
And he walked him.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So up next, Michael Busch. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. That one is upstairs.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Left-hand hitter waits. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Abbott picks over.
Nice. He's in there.
Next offering is down low.
3-1.
In the air, left side. Steer under it. And there's one away. So digging in, Matt Shaw. And that's in there for strike 1. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Swanson stands at first with 1 out. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And now 2-2. Two now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. And that one is inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. One left for the Cubs. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the McClain. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And first offering is fouled off. McClain, 23 years old. A former first-round pick in 2021. The 0-1. In the air right field. Suzuki on the move. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And ball 1. The pitch. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. That's in there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. Check swing, no appeal, and that is ball 1. And the pitch. Now a check swing, but he held up. And a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
The 2-1. That misses off the outside edge. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Nico Horner. Snap throw to first. Crow Armstrong dives back in safely. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
The 1-1. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the second overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. Bregman in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Well, Boog, a lot of guys would love to be taken in the first round and second overall. Carried that as a chip on his shoulder over the years, not being the number 1 pick overall. And he's played in such a way where he's always trying to show people that he's the best, and it's translated on both sides of the ball.
And they get Bregman for the out. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
On the outside corner, that's strike 1. Crow Armstrong on third with 2 out. Strike 2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. The pitch. Two outs with a runner at third. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, J.J. Bleday. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Looked like it was a little bit up. So now 1-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Right-hander kick steals. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. Ball one, no strikes. The wind of the pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Out, number 2.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Digging in, number 27. In there at the knees. Strike one. The wind to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Reds go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. High fly ball out towards left field. That one is back. And forget it. He circles the bases, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. That one's in there, 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And now the lefty. High fly ball, shallow right field. Lede makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now Matt Shaw. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Next one misses. Ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Got him. That ends the frame. Cubs draw first blood on this solo homer. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Nathaniel Lowe. And fouled off. That one missing inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it is 2-1. And the right-hander deals. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well. Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. And here it comes. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hat moving under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1. Righty to the plate. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Off the mark there. 1-2 to count.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
The pitch.
2-2.
This to third. In time to Bush, and that will end the inning. Reds down in order. They still trail 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field, and here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And a foul ball.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Crow Armstrong checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. And he deals. And that one missing low.
Okay.
That's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball. The pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. Here comes a pitch. Out to short. De La Cruz rolls across the diamond. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's Alex Bregman. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Now snap throw to first. Horner back in on the dive. Horner off of first with 2 away. Slapped foul. And a pitch. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Cubs leave 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Top 6, and here is Matt McClain. The pitch. They say it went.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Kicks and fires. Strike 2.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Goes down looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
So up next, Brian Hayes. Flied out his first time. Swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next one is off the plate. 1-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
High in the air, out to right. Suzuki on the move. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, T.J. Friedl. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Popped up. Bregman is under it. That is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Cubs 1 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now it's going to be Ian Happ. There's the strike. Happ measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. And the 0-1. And that's too high. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Jose Franco, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 78 warming up as well. The wind and the pitch. And another ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Lede drifts towards it, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here it comes. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Going to count 1 and 2. On the ground to first. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. In there for strike 1.
Dansby Swanson, this is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
And a pitch. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Flips it from the ground. That's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Next to hit, Michael Bush. Bush tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he won around. Rule to swing. Swanson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Step off throw to first. Swanson back in on a dive. Swanson with an outstanding career at Vanderbilt. Won the 2014 College World Series and was also named the most outstanding player. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at the friendly confines. Top of inning number 7. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. J.J. Bleday. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the righty deals. In the air, left field. Happ moving under it. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. The tying run at the plate. And that one wrapped foul. And the pitch. Ball 1 there. Swing and a ball popped up. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. Number 27, the next to hit for the Reds. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. That one missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And that's through there for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Franco.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the DH, Matt Shaw, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. Inside, just missed. And that's in for a strike. Right-handed reliever. To third, Hayes. On to first. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit, Miguel Amaya. Out towards left center. Steer coming on. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away. And now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. In there, and it's 0-1. Two outs. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next pitch misses inside. Now 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1-2 now. Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. And that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're on top, 1-0. We go to the 8th. Now it's the Reds DH, Nathaniel Lowe. And it's fouled away. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Bobby Milner throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Number 32 getting loose as well. The pitch. Got him. 1 out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Bush in position. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now here is Tyler Stevenson. And there's the strike. And that one pulled foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Next offering is outside.
1-2.
Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, and the batter now, Nico Horner. Franco back to work. And that's downstairs and outside. And the 1-0. And misses inside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
3-1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Righty delivers, and that's in for a strike. And it stays fair, and it kicks off the base of the wall. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Foul ball there. First and second here, no outs. Hard ground ball, base now. Horner flies around third. The throw's offline, he's safe. And they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now, and delivers outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's a little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
2-2. Just off the outside edge.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. Righty to the plate. There's a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That missed inside. Bregman, the runner at third. Happ at second. Suzuki at first with no outs. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score. De La Cruz with a relay throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
New pitcher now, Pierce Johnson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
At the plate, Michael Bush. That misses, and it's 1-0. That one at the knees for a strike. There's a strike. Man at second. The punch out there. 1 down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Matt Shaw. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1. At the belt and fires. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Luis May, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. The pitch. That one in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Bounced up the middle. Sends it to first. 2 gone. And next for the Cubs, Miguel Amaya. And that's outside. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. 3rd out. That ends the frame. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. Just missed. Two-0. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next pitch inside, and the count is 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And now it's filled up. The other way, takes it in for the out. Now it's going to be Brian Hayes. That clips the zone. That's strike one. The wind of the pitch. This to center field for Armstrong. Pulls it in on the run. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. They say you win. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cubs get a shutout on the mound.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, he'd have made just one better pitch. Perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
5-0 the final in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.